So hello, welcome back guys on my channel. So as you can see through my screen, this is the gacha revenue of January 2026. In this revenue chart, we are going to see which game is doing better and which game is not. Besides than that, don't take this gacha revenue report seriously because most of the things they are taking as an assumption when they just found it like a app store and also Google Play Store. They just multiply their own number and make it this kind of assumption. So take it as a fun. Besides than that, most of the people who take it this as a seriously, they just go throw it against each other communities like just like the Wuthering Sun versus the Genshin Impact. So in that case, I'm not trying to create any kind of controversy. I'm just going to share my opinion and also my view of this kind of gacha revenue of January 2026. Let's see which game win takes the crown in this month. So first of all, I'm not going to talk about the 100 of this gacha tier list. I'm going to talk about only 50, but not like a broadly each individual. I'm going to cover most of the things which I already know, which I really related to it. That's it. So first of all, in our 50 list, which is a Brown Dust 2, well, this is a one of those like a gooning game, gooning to the max, and it does not even doing well. It just dropped down to 6 million to 2 million, and it is like a 40% lost. I don't even know what is going there. I guess people are not even just beating their meat enough. Okay, 49 is a Limbus company. Well, it is actually really surprising to see that they are doing actually well. It is almost like a 30% increase. The increase they are actually doing, it is also really surprised me. Why? Because Limbus company is a free-to-play friendly game. Most of the character you can opt in by through the progression, also other things you don't have to pull for any other characters. So how they even making it money is just totally mind-boggling. Momentum, no idea. Shining Nikki, also no idea. Life Makeover, another makeover like a girlish game, also have no idea. Slime Isekai Memories, damn man, how this anime IP even is still alive after 2021. It is totally like surprised me to the core that how, that's the question is how, because most of the anime IP gacha game like died like after 6 or 7 months later, but they are still going strong after 2021 after so many backlash. Most of the content creators are not even covering it, and the anime is not even that popular where it has this kind of fan base. So well, they are just doing good. And the 44 is a One Piece. No, I have no obligation on like a no comment about this kind of anime IP because this anime IP is one of those like a top tier. If anything is released based on One Piece, it will be popular right away. Seven Nights Rebirth is also like a lose 20%. I hope they are going to do better. After that, 7 DLCs Grand Cross. Okay, this one just lost their very low amount of percent, but that's not even like a high, but they are just maintaining their position 39, which is also good enough because 7 DLCs is not even a broadly popular just like the big three of the anime IP, but they are still doing strong. 38 Azuri Lane, damn man, after 7 or 8 years later, this like a PNG slide types of game is still holding strong and also making their company proud. Okay, 37 Disney Wonderland, don't want to talk about this gay shit. 36 is a Bleach Soul Resonance. Damn man, how did this happen? They just lost 60% of their previous revenue. Well, as you already know that there was a character which is the Aizen, most hype character in anime IP, and also the other aside from the game. I guess it was tend to happen, but after the release of the other characters, which is the Ulikora and other things, Ichigo's new version, they are going to ramp up again. Don't worry. Trickle Chibi Revive also doing good. They are also 10% increase. Summoners were damn, and after 14 years, 18 years later, they are still holding strong to their position of 34. Chaos Nightmare Zero. Damn man, sorry, I don't want to be cough, but damn man, they just lost so much. So many people were so many praised this game to the fullest code that you can even play it without any kind of worry, and the roguelike mechanics is one of the funnest thing ever you can do. But one thing is for sure, after playing like after a while, I think the game become more tedious, and not editing the skip button is also making this game more like a punishing to me. So in that case, I just didn't even drop fully, but I just become a tourist in this game. Cookie Run Kingdom, this thing is doing fine. Why doing fine? There is another part of it because 5th anniversary of Cookie Run Kingdom is already been started, and they are going to like a release their witch character, which already released like 5 years ago when the game was launched, but they didn't even reveal when they are going to make their like a debut to this witch character, but they somehow debut in this 5th anniversary, which is shocked to the old players, and they somehow made it to the right pace. So I didn't even mention the Dragon Traveler. I thought this one of this is a AFK Chan ripoff, but this is still doing good. For their first launch, they are making 7 million. It's no even joke. Heads off to them. Jutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Oh man, this is one of those like a PNG slide game, but somehow maintaining their number by the support of their main original IP. And what can I say? I have no word for it. Reverse 1999. It is also doing good. It is a 40% increase from their previous revenue. Okay, that's interesting because they are, I guess, hoping to be anniversary, and also other things are also happening there. I didn't even catch up to this game, so sorry for that. I cannot even give you the valid information. And 21 is Honkai Star Rail. Ooh, hey man, I was never expected it to be like a 21. Damn, Udaring was just won the war about these however's. They are not even the top 20 list or not even the top 10 list. Well, it was tend to happen because the sensation between the Japanese and also Chinese community was so high. Honkai Star Rail CEO, which is the Dawe, started to hold the project for a long while. After when it going to clear up, they are going to release in the February. So that's why the character they are rerunning was like a already a old character, not even the like a hype one. Most of the people have this character kind of character on their inventory and not even using them. So I guess it was tend to happen. But being those like a normal low rated character, 8 million is no joke. But for a Honkai Star Rail types of big juggernaut company, 8 million is very low. And 20 number is a Blue Archive. Okay, they are doing good because they are also having their anniversary. It was tend to happen. Infinity Nikki being their gacha and also totally changes the whole gacha system. They are relatively doing good. Why? I didn't even heard any kind of drama from them. Well, okay, the Battle Cats was okay. That's also fine. One Piece not going to talk about. Puzzle Dragons not going to talk about. Also, Dragon Ball Z Legends. Ah, damn, it's also lose their 50%, but I don't think so. It is not of a big loss that much. They are going to make their money when they are going to release their another powerful power creep character. Which if you don't have it, you cannot even PvP to the other players. Okay, 14 hours Uma Musume. Ooh. Damn, they were making 22 million in the December month, but they are making 15 million in the January month. Why it is happening? Because in December month of 2025, they were releasing like a most powerful character ever released. Not character, actually horse, which was the what's the name again? Oguri Cup, Kismas Oguri Cup. Yes, that Kismas Oguri Cup has a very powerful status which can have a highest win rate compared to any other horses. So people were like pulling for it back and forth. So it was tend to happen. 13 number is the Arc Knights, and not actually Enfield. It was a Arc Knights prequel or base version. They are making also very fine 16 million. Damn man. Okay, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. What is actually happening in there? They're making double up. Okay, 8 to 18 million. That's really fascinating. Wuthering West. Okay, Wuthering West is also not doing good. 23 to 18 million. Well, after release of the Amath and also her gameplay, people are really saving their pool for it. So I guess they are not even pulling for it. But one thing is for sure, the character that Wuthering West releasing from 3.0 version, which is Elena and also Morning, without them, you cannot even perform the Amath perfectly. So I'm not going to spoil that much. 10 number is the Goddess of Nikke. Ooh, damn. In that case, Wuthering West, you are just going to kneel down in front of Goddess of Victory as the name of this game. I'm not going to create controversy. Sorry for that, guys. 9 number is the SD Gundam G Generation Internal. Okay, no idea. About to play this game, but didn't even pique my interest. Channel Zone 0, 27 to 23. Okay, most of the people are confronting that this Channel Zone 0 is already a dead game. How this game is going to be performed, because this is one of those like a hover's game, but they didn't even doing good. Sorry, my bad boy. They are on the track again. But it is not even actually a good one. 27 to 23. Well, okay, what can I say? Monster Strike. Damn, number 6 is Arkners Enfield, and their first income is at 29 million. 29. Now, most of the people are going to explaining it to be like they do have a 120 pt. Most of the people are losing their pt, and most of the people have to go to the hard pt. That's why they have to spend money, and the money is revenue is generating that much high. Sorry brother, this is the revenue of mobile, and if you just go to the revenue of pc and also other platforms too, it will be really higher ups. Well, I'm not going to argue any other persons. That's totally up to them. The company is making money and the players are happy. That's it. Number 5 is a Fate Grand Order. Damn man, they are having another anniversary things. I guess another like a what's her name again? Sorry, my bad. I didn't even I just forgot her name. She was having her reappear into this game and making a lots of buck. What can you say? Number 4 is a Pokemon TCG Battle. I really love that games to be down there. I want this game down to more than like 100 this game does not even deserve to be a 100 list, and this is the most dog shit game that I have ever seen in my life. Okay, number 3 is a Love and Deep Space, another gay game. It is not the game for every other boys. Number 2 is a Naruto Mobile. Oh man, this game is making bucks in only CN, but they didn't even like to release in global. When? Okay, number 1 is a Genshin Impact, 66 million, man. Ha ha, most of the people were just making fun of Udaringa Seimat versus the our moon goddess Colombina. Okay, number don't lie. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope that you guys are already having fun when I just try to make over of this gacha revenue chat. Please don't make like a false assumption based on around my video. I'm not trying to create any kind of controversy. All I'm doing to do is just trying to chill and fun and also communicate with you guys. So I guess that's all for this video. Hope to see you in the next video. Peace.